Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Palmisano here, and happy to be back home. It's been a minute since we've done one of these React videos. So, of course, I'm back on my website, guitargate.com, and looking for a request from a student. I'm going down, and I see Keith Urban and John Mayer, Till Summer Comes Around by Justin Dykes. Justin, thanks for being a subscriber and taking my lessons and courses. This was an easy pick. I've obviously covered both these players a few times, but my Aunt Margie's in town from Michigan. She's a huge Keith Urban fan, and we were just talking last night about what tickets we're going to get when he comes through Bristow, Virginia. If any of you go on that show, let me know. Keith, see you in Bristow. Looking forward to it. And so I figured, let's do it. Let's do this for Justin Dykes. I do not believe I've ever learned or heard this song to the best of my knowledge. Here we go. Scratch sounds awesome.
Another long summer's come and gone. I don't know why it always ends this way.
Smooth, baby, smooth.
The boardwalk's quiet in the carnival rides. They're as empty as my broken heart tonight.
Okay, all right. Basic harmony, what's happening here is A minor, F, and G. So you got A minor, F, G. But this intro part, you're noticing this floaty sound. What's happening here is this little, that little move there, little piece of a G power chord to an A power chord over that A minor tonality. But then when it goes to the F, and you keep that going, what do you get there? You actually get F major 7. This would be F, make that F and E on the 4th string, and you get F major 7th. That's that floaty sound. And then when it goes to the G, you can slide up and get that full G major, right? So, and what you get with that G major, this B in here, that is the 9 or the 2 of A. So that gives you that suspended feel that Keith is kind of accentuating going on throughout this. Let's keep going.
But I close my eyes and one more time I spin around and you're holding on tightly. The words came out, I kissed you mouth. No 4th of July has ever burned so brightly. You had to go, I understand, but you promised you'd be back again.
Great harmony.
So I wander around this town till summer.
Love that little walk down. So you got this F to C to G now, okay? That for the chorus. But there's this little walk down. Yeah, so you got the now so if you're down from F, so F, E to D is the walk down. D works because you're going to the G chord, and that is the 5th of G. And you'll see John is firmly established over here. And what's Keith do? He slides up to get this G here. They know where each other are, staying out of each other's way.
Till summer comes around.
Well, I was wrong. It does this. Instead of... it might have altered. It might have gone back and forth. Either way, this is staying static over the A minor. So this is your root and minor 3rd of A. Right? And then when it goes to F, this is now your 3rd and 5th of F. And then it slides up. that same shape, 2 frets, becoming your 3rd and 5th of G when it gets there. Simple, effective.
Got a job working at the home park.
Love that. Yes, just that super subtle bend from D to E. And that works, again, because in A minor, E is the 5th. So you're bending through the 4, through the flat 5, into the 5, to land on the 5th of your tonic center, right? It's a super bluesy little addition, and it's just one note. I feel like those are the things you pick up or you figure out in studio, where it's just like, oh man, that one little thing just totally brought us into the next verse, and now we have to do it every time. It's just my gut feeling. I haven't heard the recorded version of this. I feel like that bend's probably in there. If not, he's doing it on the next night of the show, I would think. Listen for it.
Got a job working at the home park pier. And every summer now, for 5 long years, I grease the gears and fix the lights, tie them both straight in the track.
Yeah.
And I count the days till just right. Come back, baby. Then I close my eyes and one more time we're spinning around and you're holding on tightly. The words came out, I kissed your mouth. No 4th of July has ever burned so brightly. You had to go and I understand, but you swore that you'd be back again. So I'm frozen in this town. Till summer comes around. Hey, hey.
Tell me. Okay, first of all, I love that he just did, a handful of notes and then just, all right, John, take it, right? But so much is happening in so little there. So here's the deal, right? So we're going back into the verse part, okay? We're soloing over the verse part, and we land squarely in A minor. Let me know when you hear it.
Till summer comes around.
A minor. Great big bend, right? What is this? The same bend we did before. You primed the pump. You're priming the listener's ear. That D to E, right? 4 to 5 if you're thinking A minor is your key center. And just letting it shake, letting it sustain, trying not to say too much, and let that one note bloom.
Hey, hey.
So you started at 4, and then go down to your flat 3, which is C. Now you got to make sure you brush right past that major 3rd and get into 4. Up and down to A minor, right? But it's all about the feel in the bends and letting it sustain. You hear that vibrato? Yeah. That was the hottest shit in here so far. This move. You guys are gonna think I'm overselling it, right? That's not as cool as it is. Goes to the root, bends through the root and hits dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 little microtones before it lands on G. Okay, we're not landing on the root like we just did up here. Whatever that little run is, we're landing on G, which of course is where the progression lands, okay? after it goes A minor, F to G. And this little move, that A, when you bend the root, okay? When you bend the root, you really have to be confident. That's why this is so cool. You really have to be sure of where you're going and what you're doing, right? So there's your 9, flat 3, and then a little, almost like a little tug, like you've moved into the F and G part, and you're thinking 1, 2, 3 as far as G major, right? It's almost like this move is you're thinking about starting on the 9 of G major, because you know you're going to end up here. So it's like 9, 3, 4, 3, almost like a little tag back to there. Very, very, very tasty. Love it. They both took short leads, and you could tell each of their distinctive personalities immediately. So John, it's instantaneous. His like, you can just tell. Let's go through it. That's a cool little move here. Again, A minor. It's coming in on the 5th, flat 7, and flat and sliding up to B. Again, almost kind of giving you that vibe like G is your tonal center. Right? Very cool. Very cool. And again, both of them focusing on this B, the 3rd of G. The same way it was done in the chords, to give you that floaty sound, you're doing it again up here. So you've introduced this suspension sound, right, to the listener before, and they're both kind of hearkening back to it. Flat 3 to 4, C to D. That was a little Mayer flourish. I mean, I know that little move there, and to land right back on the note. And again, this is D, which is the 5th of G, which is where the progression lands. Yeah. I don't have the flair like he does. That we all kind of have our little flicks, and like, I call them stick and moves, you know what I mean? Like, where we all do it our own way. That's the personality, but it's A minor, right? So A, minor 3rd. You got a flat 7 over here, and then you got 4. Love it. Little 4 and 5. Straight down. Love it. Again, both these leads, short, succinct, totally mirroring the tonalities and the suspensions that were set up beforehand, and just doing a lot with a little. Perfect. That's how it should be with a pop song.
Close my eyes and you and I stuck on the Ferris wheel, rocking with emotion. Hand in hand we cried and laughed.
Love those hits. Gotta get those. Both of them also do something very cool. You can always tell people that have been singing and playing a very, very long time, because there's little to no separation between how they engage the mic and how they engage the guitar. Think about Stevie Ray Vaughan, right? He's a perfect example because it's so obvious when it happens in a power trio. Oftentimes he'll go to sing a verse and he'll just stop playing, or his hands will move to the chords, but his right hand won't. You'll see both John and Keith do this all the time. Well, they'll hit a note, one hand will be free, maybe they move to the chord, maybe they strum it, maybe they just sing it. It's very clear that it's not supposed to be done the same way every night. It's supposed to be loose, it's supposed to be felt. It's tight. It's tight and it's purposeful. But whether I'm singing or whether I'm playing, it's very clear that the intention is very much the same. And just this little tiny move. Watch John singing and watch his fretting hand. His fretting hand goes and grabs that F and then the G, but his picking hand doesn't because he's locked in on singing. See?
Everything is closing down till summer comes around.
All those notes, B and G, you're really selling this A sus thing. It's very cool that it keeps happening.
Till summer comes around.
John doing a little comping up here, fifth position. Again, I can't stress this enough. All of you out there working on building or honing your craft and writing songs, you might think I'm really overselling it and it's super annoying to keep starting and stopping. Every single opportunity, they are selling that note B. Okay? It's everywhere. Listen to how he outlines this. Round and around to B, like B. That is what's happening. That is the sound of that A sus, right? Over A minor. It's that suspension of a third. It's that constantly going back to that place where you don't get the third. It's like that longing type thing, which of course matches the mood of the tune. It's like, I'm stuck in this place till summer comes around because I'm not going to see you again, right? That's that floatiness of suspending and committing to playing that B over and over again is on purpose. That's my point. It's on purpose. Simple, purposeful. Great lift. Take your time. Yeah. Again, I love when I see people confidently bend through the root like this. Same way Keith did it before, right? Walking up. Right, walking up the A minor scale, right, pentatonic. You get to A. When the chord gets to G, you're bending through the root to B and landing squarely on G. On purpose. Play the melody. Play the melody. Play the melody. Love that. Yeah, do it. Doing the skips. Love the Steve Vai stuff happening. Gotta get all those hits, band. Perfect. Dude, you know, it's exactly what I thought it would be. Justin Dykes, thank you so much for recommending this and being a member. This is pro ball. This is just pro ball, okay? You're seeing incredibly purposeful songwriting, okay? The melody is being supported by the chords, okay? The melody is being echoed in each of the lead parts. There is a constant returning to a similar, familiar sound, which is the suspension, which matches like the longingness, which is the tone and candor of the song. Incredibly well executed, perfect band, perfect singing, perfect harmonies, tasteful guitar playing. Everything is underdone, frankly. It's underdone. And there's so many little things that I don't know if they just talked it out or if they figured it out or if it's on the record or whatever, but there's so many things like bending through the root to get to that B over and over again that you see them both do. They still have their own personalities on display, but it's so clearly that that's on purpose, honoring the song. This is the gold standard. This is what this is. And I'm excited to see it, probably not with John, at Bristow, Virginia this summer. Keith, I'm coming for you. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. If you want to be like Justin, you want to pick some of the next songs, get into this style of thinking about learning guitar, I'd invite you to join GuitarGate. It's the first link in the description. I'd love to be one of your online teachers. That's it. Have a great day. Keep it in your hands. Cheers.